This is Jennifer for my Burbank with today's crime report as provided by Crimemapping. Let's start off with a couple of assaults. Assault on November 10 at 8:33 p.m. An assault was reported at the 600 block of East Olive Avenue. Another assault was reported on November 11 at 9:30 p.m. at the 400 block of North Myers Street. Next, on the alcohol and drug violations on November 10, 2 incidents of drugs or alcohol violations were reported. The first occurred at 11:00 p.m. at the intersection of South Victory Boulevard and South Verdugo Drive. The second incident was reported at 11:09 p.m. at the intersection of North Glen Oaks Boulevard and East Harvard Road. On November 11, 3 more incidents were reported. The first occurred at 2:45 a.m. at the intersection of West Clark Avenue and North Reese Place. The second incident was reported at 8:49 a.m. at the intersection of North Victory Boulevard and West Chestnut Street. The final incident was reported at 9:43 p.m. at the intersection of East Orange Grove Avenue and North 3rd Street. The last incident was reported on November 12 at 1:44 a.m. at the intersection of West Alameda Avenue and South Lake Street. Now, here is Lewis with the frauds and motor vehicle thefts.
Thanks, Jennifer. Lewis here. Let's get right into it. Let's start off with a fraud that was reported on November 11 at 9:10 a.m. A fraud was reported at the 300 block of North Orchard Drive. Next, a motor vehicle theft on November 8 at 7:34 p.m. Another motor vehicle theft was reported at the 1400 block of Broadway. Another motor vehicle theft was reported on November 10 at 5:55 a.m. at the 300 block of South San Fernando Boulevard. Next, here is Mary with the latest theft and larcenies.
Thank you, Lewis. Mary here with the latest theft and reports. Larceny on November 10, a theft or larceny was reported at 5:34 p.m. at the 1300 block of North Victory Place. On November 11, 3 more incidents were reported. The first occurred at 11:52 a.m. at the 1700 block of North Victory Place. The second incident was reported at 12:59 p.m. at the 1600 block of North Victory Place. The third incident was reported at 4:00 p.m. at the 4000 block of West Burbank Boulevard. On November 10, another theft or larceny was reported at 5:30 a.m. at the 900 block of North Rose Street. Let's also talk about some vandalism. On October 24 at 8:00 a.m., an act of vandalism was reported at the 500 block of South 7th Street. On November 10, at 8:41 a.m., another act of vandalism was reported at the 1500 block of Grismer Avenue. The last incident was reported on November 11 at 7:21 p.m. at the 300 block of North San Fernando Boulevard. Now let's switch to Mark for all the vehicle break-ins.
Were there ever a lot of vehicle break-ins and thefts recently? Let's start on October 30 at 2:30 p.m. A vehicle break and the 1800 block of North Lincoln Street. On November 10, 5 more incidents were reported. The first occurred at 8:30 a.m. at the 600 block of East Harvard Road. The second incident was reported at 3:30 p.m. at the 600 block of East Harvard Road. The third incident was reported at 6:00 p.m. at the 3100 block of West Burbank Boulevard. The fourth incident was reported at 9:30 p.m. at the 400 block of East Harvard Road. The final incident was reported at 11:00 p.m. at the 2100 block of North Pepper Street. On November 11, 4 more incidents were reported. The first occurred at 7:35 a.m. at the 600 block of East Angelano Avenue. The second incident was reported at 10:35 a.m. at the 1600 block of North Pepper Street. The third incident was reported at 12:35 a.m. at the 1200 block of North Kenwood Street. The final incident was reported at 7:35 a.m. at the 600 block of East Angelino Avenue. Now switch to Nancy with the final report on weapons violations.
This is Nancy with the weapons violations. On November 10, at 10:33 p.m., a weapons violation was reported at the intersection of North Buena Vista Street and North San Fernando Boulevard. Another weapons violation was reported on November 11 at 3:55 a.m. at the intersection of East Burbank Boulevard and North San Fernando Boulevard. That's it for another edition of the Burbank Crime Report for My Burbank. Stay tuned to this channel for any breaking Burbank news.